Hello, this is Mark Holmes from VS Satellite. We're just at the end of a fantastic launch panel, which was moderated by Carissa Christensen. Carissa, great discussion you had up there. Any key takeaways that you were listening to those answers?
I think one of the most interesting takeaways was the idea that different companies have a genuinely different view of the market and market dynamics. So the speaker from Rocket Lab made that point, and I think that was very powerful since Rocket Lab is in a very different space. I also think that one of the fascinating takeaways is we've been seeing this day coming for a decade, and now we have a number of brand new heavy lift vehicles, which we've been waiting for, and now we get to see what they do.
I thought the comments on reusability were interesting as well. I thought, particularly the ULA at the end, looking to bring elements to it. There definitely seem to be some different approaches towards that as well.
I think that's true, and I think that the point that Mark Peller from ULA made was you're looking at a trade space, you're looking at a math problem, and that math problem is different from company to company, depending on its customers, depending on where it's starting, depending on where it's trying to get to in terms of how much reusability and how it's incorporated.
And I'm going to put you on the spot for the final question. We know that SpaceX has been a huge presence within this particular market. Which out of the other players do you think can have a particularly strong impact maybe over the rest of the decade?
And I'm going to give you an answer that says essentially multiple players. Arianespace is so interesting because Europe is in a position of transformation with regard to its geopolitical take on the world and national security investments, which will translate into space investments. New Glenn is a very powerful vehicle suitable for some very specific applications. ULA has been a critical part of the infrastructure, national security infrastructure. So I sort of feel like these are the vehicles and the companies that have made it through the gauntlet. We've seen so many others fall to the side. I think these are the ones that are going to have the impact in the future.